Hey everyone, happy Sunday. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really great. I just wanted to come in and wish you a lovely Sunday. Happy new month. It is August. I am super excited because it's my birthday month as well. And so this is definitely my new year. And to be honest, I'm a bit scared. Not about my birthday month, but it's not. I think it's just because birthdays have been really different for me the past 4 or 5 years, and I've been trying to make them not like count because I realized how short, not short. I mean, we only die once, but I just realized how many things that I still need to do. I'm a member of this Dare Sister Circle, and our coach was telling us because it's not a secret, she used to work at the UN, and she said that one of her supervisors, not really supervisors, but someone who worked in another department as her at the UN, because she used to work at the UN, and he just passed on and he just retired 2 months ago, and someone made a comment that he wasn't able to enjoy his pension. And today I was watching some YouTube video. There's a couple that I follow sometimes. Like I don't really, I'm not, I don't follow people that much on YouTube anymore because there's been so many things going on. However, they made the decision to move from one town to another because they have 3 kids. They have a baby, and they have 2 kids, and they felt guilty telling their kids to shush them, telling them to keep quiet when they realize that their kids need to play. Their kids need to be kids. And after that, they decided to move to another town that they'd always wanted to move to when they retire. And they decided, why not now? So that is the reason why I came on today, because I was inspired by those 2 stories of living in the now and finding ways to honor yourself and your dreams. And I know sometimes it's not easy to honor yourself and your dreams because you're thinking, what will other, sometimes the first thing that comes up is, what will other people think? But then you need to think about, what will you think when down the road you didn't do what you're supposed to do? What are you gonna think if things happen? Because I remember I thought of moving away from Finland for some time, and the place that I wanted to move to at that time, I didn't feel like, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go there. Will I make it? And then it meant that I had to deepen the knowledge of the language that I needed to learn, and I was just thinking about all the paperwork and everything else. And then I realized, you know what, like, if I had moved there 2 years ago, I would have not known what my life would have been like. Like now, it's not that I don't regret not moving because I've had different experiences right now. However, now I will somehow not know, and then now with the lockdown, it's kind of not impossible, but you can still move, but it's more risky right now, and with all the official offices kind of closed and they're not really working, so it's going to be complicated. So then that's why, when you have the idea to do something, just do it, because actually my dream was to live in Champagne and have wine tours, and write, like just write books and things like that. However, when this pandemic happened, I woke up and I decided that actually I do, like I already explained in one of my videos, that I used to like a lifestyle, but then I realized that healing is the most important thing at this moment right now, because people are not getting the help they need, or they don't know where to get the help that they need. So then that's why I started with I've been doing healing writing, but then now I've been having healing sessions, which means basically I've been doing energy healing services and stuff, and it's been really interesting meeting different people from different parts of the world, and yeah, and I have stories for days. However, because I don't like to call people out, or because whoever comes to me, I'm not gonna let people know who's been coming to me and stuff. I do have some reviews on my website though. And yeah, so there have been so many issues going on in the world, and I've just been thinking about the whole pandemic situation. And it's funny how just one disease or one flu, okay, it's an advanced flu, because people have been dying of flus for years. People have been dying of pneumonia. People have been dying of different causes, and just one thing has overshadowed cancer. It's overshadowed AIDS. It's overshadowed many other diseases and things that have been happening. And it just sometimes it's like when people, it's just so heightened. And the thing also that I find strange is the insistence of wearing masks, which is okay. Like, I get that you're trying to protect other people. But the thing is, if it really is like, why do people throw the masks in the trash if it really is a bio, like if it was, like when you're in the hospital and they, they take out your blood, they draw out your blood and all that stuff, they throw it in the trash. It's like you can see there's a biohazard trash, but then most people, like, you see, I think the thing that makes me mad a little bit is how people just throw and litter it in the sea, and it's like, why would you do that, at the same time? So it's like people have to kind of be vigilant about all types of things. And then the other thing that's also been like is that's come up is this human trafficking and child trafficking, which has been going on for years. And I remember watching this movie back in the day, and I don't remember who the actor was. I just remember that the story was this guy was an ex CIA or FBI, I don't remember, and his daughter wanted to go to Paris and he was not for it. And then, yeah, because the friend had said, oh yeah, we can go to my cousin's place, we'll be staying there, it's going to be fun. And then, of course, the parents asked questions, when are there, and then they ended up going to Paris, and then the girl realized that the friend had lied to her, that her cousins are not there, that they were going to be alone, which made her feel a little bit uncomfortable. And they went out in Paris, and then they had a nice night out, and then they invited some guys over, and then in the end they ended up getting kidnapped. And then she called her dad, and her dad in the end found her, and then it was a kind of like a sad-ish ending, because anyway, I'm not gonna give out the whole movie. I don't remember what the movie was called. Anyway, in the end, what I've realized is some of these movies, and being a writer is like when you're writing, you do research. So some of these stories or things that are fiction are actually remnants of real stories. So sometimes when you watch those movies and you're thinking, oh, this is fake, or this is like, oh, it's fiction, and you feel better about yourself, it's not. It's taken out from a true story. Even if they don't say it's a true story, but it's taken out from a true story. So you can imagine like that going on every day, and that being someone's reality. And it's kind of, no, it's not kind of, it's scary. It is scary. So I just want people to be careful wherever they're going, and also to highlight these other issues that are going on in the world, because we live in a world where some of the news that we get is very selective, when there's other things going on in the world. Like, some people's like, oh, we don't hear about this, we don't hear about this, and we don't hear about that. However, it's been happening. Just because you don't see it in the news doesn't mean that it's not happening. So when it comes to being like from the topic of honoring yourself and your dreams, the most important thing is to ask yourself, what is the most important thing to me? And then go from there. That's all the advice that I have today, to be honest. I just came in, and then I think on Thursday, what I'll do is I will give you more advice. Like, I'll give you the 3 tips that I usually give, and then the other thing that I will do is I am going to go and talk. I think that will be a longer live, but right now I've been working today as well. So I just want to wish you a lovely Sunday, and it was nice to have Tino and Shiko on here. Thank you for joining me, and for those catching the replay, happy Sunday. And I hope that this live or video gave you something to think about. And I wish you a lovely start to your week, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.